Good evening, everybody, and welcome to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDHS. Tonight, we are bringing you the Class 2A Macomb Regional Finals as the Macomb Bombers are squaring off against the Quincy Notre Dame Raiders. John Burton on the call with you. Nick Gronwall making his debut up on camera tonight. Again, Macomb sports this season are brought to you by Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling. Since 1916, Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling has provided the greater Macomb area with expert sales, service, and installation of quality home comfort systems. Call your local Carrier dealer today at 309-833-2852 and find out how Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling delivers 365 days of indoor comfort. We're getting ready to get things kicked off here. Macomb's just getting ready to finish their warm-up. QND has already done so. Now, these two teams met during the regular season this year. In that matchup, I believe it was played at Washington Street Gym, so on Macomb's home turf. Macomb dropped it in two sets, 29-27 the first set, 25-17 the second set. So obviously these two teams match up nicely with each other, two powerhouses in this sectional. We'll take a quick recap of how we got here. The number one seeded Raiders, of course, got a bye in the first round. They played Knoxville Blue Bullets in the regional semifinals. They were able to beat them in two sets, 25-15, 25-17. Macomb, the 5 seed here in this sectional, played Beardstown in the first round. They were able to win in two sets, 25-5, 25-9. And then in the regional semifinals, squared off against Monmouth Roseville Titans. They picked up another win in two sets, 25-18, 25-15. And that's how we get set up for this Macomb regional final. Also tonight on TSSR Game Time Live, just so everyone is aware, we have the other side of the regional finals over in Canton as the Illini West Chargers are taking on Peoria Notre Dame. That game will be brought to you at 6 p.m. If you're wondering about Class 1A, he says as he clicks over to the right bracket, we're also bringing you, I believe it's Southeastern Suns and the Rushville Rockets over there in Southeastern tonight. So make sure you go over and see that. Great night for volleyball. We got 3 regional finals going on here on TSSR. So make sure you get a chance to go check out all of those. And of course, everything will be posted after the stream is over. So in case you missed something, no worries. It'll all be up for you. We'll take a quick break here on TSSR Game Time Live, and we'll be back with you before the announcement of the starting lineups.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
I see acute injuries on the field. I see ankle sprains. I see ACL knee injuries, as well as in the clinic. It's very rewarding to see them from on-the-field injury to rehab to transition back to their event.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
I'm a pretty calm, cool, and collective guy, but...
Next to each other, that's bad. 2 white boxes. Evan? Evan?
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
Back here on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Once again, John Burton on the call. We're getting ready for starting lives. Justice Keene will help you walk through that. We'll turn the mics up and be back with you before the start of this contest.
Championship starting lineup. Your senior for Quincy Notre Dame, wearing number 3, Delaney Bear. For the Bombers, your senior, wearing number 1, Catherine German. For Quincy Notre Dame, a junior, wearing number 4, Annie Eaton. For Macomb, a senior, the libero, wearing number 2, Ellie Duncan. For Quincy Notre Dame, a junior, the libero, wearing number 5, Courtney Keck. For the Bombers, a junior, wearing number 3, Kylie Robinson. For Quincy Notre Dame, a senior, wearing number 6, Emma Honey. For the Bombers, a junior, wearing number 8, Quinn Rexrow. For Quincy Notre Dame, a sophomore, 11, Eva Breakingham. For the Bombers, a senior, number 9, Taylor Adair. For Quincy Notre Dame, a junior, wearing number 12, Lauren Hummel. For the Bombers, a junior, 15, Kelly Ladd. For Quincy Notre Dame, a sophomore, 16, Orla Wiley. For Macomb, a junior, 17, Madeline McClure.
So those were your starting lineups in case you missed it. Starting on the Bombers side, it's number 1, Catherine Lucanen. The libero, number 2, Ellie Duncan. Number 3, Kylie Robinson. Number 8, Quinn Rexroth. Number 9, Taylor Adair. Number 15, Kelly Ladd. And number 17, Madeline McClure. For the QND Raiders, number 3, Delaney Beard. Number 4, Annie Eaton. Number 5, the libero, Courtney Keck. Number 6, Emma Hoey. Number 11, Eva Breckenkamp. Number 12, Lauren Humble. And number 16, Nora Wiley. We got Alex in the chat asking who would that win face. I'm assuming you mean the winner of this game. So the winner of this game will be playing on Monday in Pleasant Plains at 6 p.m. against the winner of Pleasant Plains in Athens. That matchup takes place also tonight, starting at 6 o'clock. So we'll get some scores in of that sometime tonight to find out who the winner of this one will be playing. But we are ready for some volleyball here. Again, Other Brothers Heating and Cooling has been bringing you Bombers volleyball all season. Can they keep it rolling here tonight against QND? We will find out. Battling student sections here. Macomb student section, I have to say, is a lot bigger, which of course makes sense being here at MHS. But you can see it on the screen, the white shirts over there, QND, all the black shirts over there, Macomb Bombers student sections, and of course this is a packed house. Tonight, it will be the Bombers starting with the serve. That's going to be number 3, Kylie Robinson, getting ready to kick things off here. Again, Macomb fell to the Raiders in 2 sets earlier on this season. Eaton pulls it back out. Breckenkamp's there, and they're going to call a double hit. So I'll go down as a service point for Kylie Robinson, and Macomb is on the board first here. Macomb student section letting Eaton know that she can't do that. Hoeing pops it up in the back row. Eaton sets it to the outside for Wiley. Partially blocked by McClure. Macomb's there. Rexroth, quick set to the middle for McClure, and it's brought down by Breckenkamp. That'll go down as a block for Eva Breckenkamp, and that'll be a Raiders side out. Back serving number 3, Delaney Beard. Beard's serve goes off the libero Duncan. Rexroth pulls it out of the net. Tipped up for Jackie Adair. Blocked by Breckenkamp again. But they're going to call a net violation. So that's going to be a side out Macomb. Back serving number 4, Jackie Adair. It's been pretty big for the Bombers here in this postseason run. That one popped up by Hoeing up front for Wiley. Lucarinen's there to dig it up. Rexroth quicks to the middle for McClure. She tips it up over the block. Eaton sets to the back row for Hoeing, and she pounds it into the middle. That'll be a kill for Emma Hoeing, her first of the game, first kill on either side. And we are tied up at 2. Number 16, Noah Wiley, coming back to serve. Wiley short serve, missed pass by Robinson. Duncan's able to send it through. Pass up to Ian, brings it outside for Hoeing, pounds it once again. Nice dig up there in the back row by Kate Stortson, but it's an overpass. Breckenkamp on the outside will hit it out of bounds, side out Bombers. Again, make sure you get into that live chat. Let us know who you're rooting for. We got Joy Baker, one of our concurrent viewers in there saying, let's go Bombers. 3-2 is the score, Bombers lead. Back serving was Emily Westerhold. Hoeing tips this time. Robinson pops it up. Can't get it up high enough, so it'll be another side out and back and forth early on. Just the one service point by Kylie Robinson, but we're tied up at 3. Number 7, Ashlyn Peters, now back serving for the Raiders. Short let serve there. Duck up nicely by Macomb. Set to the outside for Lucarin, pounds it into the back corner, and it's good for a sports corner kill. Catherine Lucarin picks up the Bombers' first kill of the game. Nice cross-court shot there, able to find a home for it in the back row. Now bring back Quinn Rextro. Her squad leads by 1, 4-3. Dug up by Keck. Eaton brings it to the outside for Hoeing. She pounds it through the blocks off the arms of Duncan, and that will be good for a kill. Emma Hoeing now has 2 kills on the night. The setter, Annie Eaton, comes back to serve. And again, just one service point right now between these two teams. It's been back and forth. Nice serve there by Eaton. Sent it down the far sideline. This one's set for Taylor Adair, and she's going to hit it out of bounds. Service point for Annie Eaton, and the Raiders take the 1-point lead, 5-4. Stortsum's there. Rexroth sets it outside for Lucarin, and they're going to call a double hit. The judges we have here, if it's not perfect, they're going to call that every time. Stortsum, Rextro, outside, Lucarin off the block and off the pole. Did it go off the block? They're going to say it did not. Coach Brianna Rextro not happy about it. The line judge over here is saying it was tipped, but he's getting no attention paid to him. And there's some more discussion going on here. The libero, Ellie Duncan, coming down to talk to the floor judge. He's going to go over and consult the line judge here. The line judge down here called it a tip, and they're going to get it reversed. So that's going to go down as a sports corner kill for Catherine Lucarin. Took a while to get there, but that's going to be a sign out for the Bombers. Lucarin will come back to serve after picking up the, I guess you call it like a delayed kill there. Short serve goes off. Wiley in the back row. It'll be an ace and a point Bombers. We are tied up at 6. Lucarin back serving. Libero Keck digs it up. Eaton brings it to the outside for Piper. Rexroth's there. Duncan bump sets to the outside for Jackie Adair. She sends that one off Keck. Eaton tracks it down. Hoeing will send it across. Rexroth back set to the outside for Taylor Adair. This one popped up by Eaton. Keck sets it out for Piper, and they're going to call a back row attack. Bombers will take the 1-point lead. The Raiders fans sitting behind me are starting to get a little antsy, a little active over here. Didn't agree with that call. Hoeing will be partially blocked at the net by Adair. Lucanen will send it over. Keck's there. Eaton brings it out to the outside. Hoeing sends it through the block. Duncan digs it up, but it goes into the Bombers bench. Hoeing now has 3 kills on the night. And we are tied up at 7. Again, the first matchup between these teams in the year, 29-27 the first set went. This set, at this point, not looking much different. It's going to be close throughout. Short serve there, partially goes off the tape. This one set to the outside for Taylor Adair. The setter Eaton digs it up, sends it to the outside for Piper. That one's long. Rexroth's there. Rolls off the top of the basketball hoop. It'll be a bump set for Jackie Adair. Keck bump sets to the outside for Wiley. She's blocked at the net by Ladd. And Wiley will send a high free ball across. This is Jackie Adair. Sends it off Keck. Eaton sets to the back row for Hoeing, and she'll hit it into the net. Side out Bombers on the hitting air. 8-7 is the score. Madeline McClure will check into the game, number 17 on the Bombers side. Taylor Adair back serving. Off Keck. Eaton brings it to the outside. Wiley, big attack, and they're going to say it was inbounds. Line judge over there said it was inbounds. Must have caught a sliver of the line over there. It's hard to tell from down here. That'll go down as a kill for Wiley. That brings the libero, Keck, back to serve. Service error and a side out. Kylie Robinson, the one who started this game off for the Bombers serving, is back in already. Again, just 3 service points between the two teams. Eaton, Wiley wasn't quite ready for it. Duncan bumps it up for Rexroth. She dumps this time. Keck digs it up. Eaton brings this one all the way to the outside for Wiley. Rexroth's there. She punches it up. Bumps it to the outside for Jackie Adair. Off the block of Piper and good for a sports corner kill. Bombers take the 2-point lead here. Again, make sure you get into that live chat. Let us know who you're rooting for. That one dug up by Wiley. Ian brings it to the outside for Piper. Sends a cross-court shot, and it'll be inbounds. Tristan Piper picks up a kill. Raiders side out. (10-9) is the score. Raiders trail by 1. Beard's back serving. Lucanen, Rexroth, outside. Jackie Adair off the block of Breckenkamp. Macomb's able to stick with it. Lucanen from the back row taps it across. Eaton, quick set over for Breckenkamp. Duncan, nice dig up there. Rexroth pulls it out of the net, and they're going to call a net violation. And that's going to be on the Raiders. It'll be a Macomb side out. That's their second net violation of this contest. Again, these judges here, they call everything very, very tightly, I guess you could say. Owen sends it across. Rexroth slide to McClure, and she'll hit it. They're going to call a... Must have kept it on the Bomber side there. It looked like it, or must have been on the Raider side, excuse me. It looked like it fell on the Bomber side, but McClure must have got it across. That'll be a sports corner kill for McClure. From where I was sitting, it was hard to see that. We'll have our first time out of this game. We'll thank some of our fine sponsors that have been with us on TSSR throughout a majority of the season. With locations in Macomb and Augusta, with 80 years of car sales experience, Ron W. Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car. In Macomb on East Jackson Street, stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit www.lbsalescars.com to check out their inventory. Located at 210 South Lafayette Street, in Macomb, Illinois. The Old Dairy, serving soups, salads, sandwiches, homemade desserts, Blue Bunny ice cream, and a full-service coffee bar. Breakfast served all day and free Wi-Fi. Visit them online at www.olddairymacomb.com or call 309-837-6700 for your takeouts. Gina Bergman in the chat saying, "Go Raiders." Number 15 is pronounced Peeper, not Piper. Just a heads up. Thank you for that. I've been questioning that the past couple of games I've called. So it is Peeper, not Piper. And that one's going to be blocked at the net. That's McClure and Rexroth. Again, we appreciate everyone tuning in to us here tonight. We'll give McClure the block there. Bombers lead 13-9. Adair's serve this time will go out of bounds. It'll be a side out and a service error. That brings back Nora Wiley to serve. Just a sophomore on this Raiders team. She's played big for them here in the postseason, as she has throughout a majority of the season. Nice jump serve there. Robinson digs it up. Rexroth quicks to the middle for McClure. Kind of hit off the side of her hand, but it's going to be in for a sports corner kill. McClure really didn't get all of that one, but it found a home, and it'll be good for a Bombers side out. Emily Westerholt back to serve. Bombers, kind of mentioned this the other night, basically just use her exclusively as a server. Hoeing's attack will be out of bounds. Another Bombers point. Bombers up 5. Ashton Peters checks in, as well as Lauren Hummel. I believe Breckenkamp and Pieper came out. This is Peters' serve now. Duncan, Rexroth pulls it out of the net, fought for, and they're going to say it was just out of bounds. Lucanen came over, tried to tip it across. So I go down as a service error for Ashlyn Peters. Excuse me, I said service error, service point. Lucanen pounds that one off the block, and it lands inbounds anyway. That's a sports corner kill for Catherine Lucanen. Bombers up to 15 now. 15-12. I'm not sure what happened earlier. I thought it was 15-0. It looked like the Bombers were getting set up for another serve. But they are now at 15-12. Rexroth serve for overpass by Wiley. Lucanen sends it back the other way. Hoeing on the outside, just taps it through. Duncan, bump set. Lucanen over the blocks. Diving save by Beard. Lucanen blocked at the net by Hummel. This one brought to the outside. Taylor Adair's there to tip it across. Towing, reset on the outside. Cross court, but out of bounds. We got Starman in the chat saying thanks for the Bomber coverage, of course. Appreciate you viewing us here. And that'll be a service error for Rexroth. 16-13. The setter, Annie Eaton, comes back to serve. She's got 2 service points on the night. Eaton serve, dug up by Duncan. Rexroth backsets for Lucanen into the back row and inbound. Sports corner kill for Catherine Lucanen. She's got 4 unofficially on the night. She leads all players, and she'll come back to serve. 17-13, Bombers have the lead. Lucanen serves it off Wiley, Eaton tracks it down. This is Pieper now. Sends it off Lucanen, set to the outside for Jackie Adair. She'll hit it into the net. Hitting air and the Raiders side out. Delaney Beard checks in for Tristan Pieper. Emma Hoeing, the Raiders' leading attacker tonight with 3 kills, is back serving, and a little bit of mistiming there. Rexroth and Adair. Lead is just 2 now for the Bombers. Rexroth brings this one to the outside for Jackie Adair, partially off the block. And Eaton can't pull it out of the ladder over there. That'll be a Bombers point, 18-15. Taylor Adair back serving, number 9. Adair serve, dug up by Keck. Nice pass there, brought to the outside for Wiley, and she'll hit it into the net. Bombers with a 4-point lead. Number 9 checks in on the Raiders side. Adair serve this time, dug up by Keck. Eaton brings it to the outside. Delaney Beard with the attack. This one will be pushed through by Jackie Adair. Raiders have it in system. Big attack on the outside. Raiders will pick up the kill there and a side out. Fortunately, number 9 is not on my rosters. I'm checking it out right now. If anyone in chat knows who that is, we want to make sure we stick a name with that number. This is Ladd on the outside. Set once again, blocked by McClure, and Raiders able to get it across. Nice job there. Duncan, Adair on the outside with the left, can't get it to drop. This one in the back row for Hoeing. Duncan, mispass, popped up by Adair. Rexroth tips it over the block. Eaton set for the middle for Breckenkamp. Rexroth's there. Big set to the outside for Jackie Adair, and she will hit it into the net. Into pretty significant volley there. And that'll be a Bombers timeout. We'll take a quick break as well. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH for Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling's presentation of Bombers postseason volleyball.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Back here in Macomb for TSSR Game Time Live presentation of the Macomb Regional Finals and IHSA Class 2A. Raiders taking on the Bombers here tonight. The number 1 seeded, the top seeded Raiders find themselves in a hole, 19-17 against the 5 seeded Bombers. Duncan's there. Rexroth quicks to the middle for McClure. Hits it off the block of Breckenkamp. Not quite able to close it up, and it'll be a sports corner kill for Madeline McClure. And the Bombers up to 20 here in set number 1. Sierra Thomas is number 9, the freshman. I'll make sure to get that written down. Thank you again, Gina. That one set to Thomas on the outside. Dug up by Adair, and she'll send it into the back row. Eaton, quick set for Breckenkamp, partially off the block of Rexroth. And she'll dump this time. Keck mispasses, and that'll be a kill for Quinn Rexroth. We got Kenny Suter in the chat saying Sun takes set number 1, 25-17 over Rushville Industry. One of our TSSR Game Time Live members giving us an update on that game. We'll get the score of the Illini West game on the other side of this regional at the end of this set. Gonna bring back Delaney Beard to serve. McCarran is there. Rexroth quick to the middle for McClure. Sends that one off Beard, but dug up nicely. This is Thomas now sending it over. Rexroth, quick set to the middle. Jackie Adair hits it between Keck and Hoeing, and that'll be good for a sports corner kill. Bombers closing in here in set number 1, just 3 points away. They have the 4-point advantage. Jackie Adair back serving, 22-18. This one dug up by Hohen. Brought to the outside. Slide for Breckenkamp, and it's going to be way out of bounds. Bombers take the lead by 5, 2 points away from winning set number 1. I believe it'd be the first set win over the QND Raiders this year. This one brought to the outside for Thomas, partially off the block of Rexrow. Now outside, Lukarinen hits it off the block, drops it down. Sports corner kill. Catherine Lukarinen comes in through in a big way for the Bombers, as they are now on set point here in set number 1. Macomb student section comes alive. Jackie Adair with the serve. Eaton bump sets. Thomas pushes it through. Robinson's there. Brought to the outside. Lukarinen taps it over. And now it's going to be a Bombers point and a set 1 win for Macomb. 25-18 is the score of set number 1. Again, Macomb dropped a game in 2, 29-17, 25-17. We got Chad Deary in the chat saying Illini West takes set number 1, 25-17 over Peoria Notre Dame. Appreciate all the guys in here giving us updates on the game. I don't have to go looking for them. Maybe I should go return the favor. But 25-18 is the final in set number 1. We'll take a quick break here on TSSR Game Time Live and be back with you for the start of set number 2.
Minimally invasive surgery offers a variety of benefits to the patient. We are now able to offer patients a variety of operations with small incisions rather than big open incisions. The surgeries that we can do now, minimally invasive, include bariatrics, hernia repair, colorectal surgeries, faster recovery, smaller incisions, faster time back to work.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Back here at Macomb High School as TSSR Game Time Live is bringing you Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling's presentation of Bombers postseason volleyball. Bombers take set number 1, 25-18. So trying to get the games to go up on the scoreboard. There it goes. 1-0. We're getting set for set number 2. Again, we mentioned earlier on these two teams met earlier on in the season. Raiders were able to win it in 2. I don't know if you guys have seen this or not, but posted on our YouTube channel is an insane rally that they had going on in that game, an insane volley between the QND Raiders and Macomb High. It's over 1 minute and 26 seconds, I believe, and it's full of crazy plays. So in case you missed that from earlier in the season, make sure to go view that video. It's one of the craziest volleyball highlights that I've seen in my time covering this sport, which admittedly hasn't been very long, but. And the Bombers will start with a kill here in set number 2, a sports corner kill, that is, courtesy of Jackie Adair. Again, the winner of this one will play on Monday in Pleasant Plains at 6 o'clock against the winner of Pleasant Plains and Athens. That'll be the sectional semifinals. Of course, the regional finals. Eaton able to kind of dump it behind her head. Dug up by Jackie Adair, but a big block, and Eaton comes over. Picks up a side out for the Raiders. Again, just how evenly matched these two teams are. Played it so close for a majority of that first set. Bombers again were able to take it 25-18, but that really doesn't go to show how close this set could have been. It easily could have been 25-22, 25-23. That hit's going to go into the net. Again, these teams playing to continue their season. Loser will go home. Overpass, so Karanen drops it back down. That'll be another sports corner kill on the overpass by Catherine Lucarenin. And the Bombers take the 3-1 lead. Jackie Adair now unofficially 4 service points, 3 kills. Eaton brings this one to the outside for Hoeing, pounds it down the line, and that'll be a kill for Emma Hoeing. Done a lot of the heavy lifting for the Raiders side. She's got 4 kills. Next highest is a tie between Wiley and Pieper at 1. Of course, those stats unofficial. Ashton Peters now back serving. Duncan, missed pass. Robinson's able to track it down. Kate Stortzum will send the free ball through. Eaton bumps that to the outside for Hoeing, blocked by Rexroth. Raiders keep it alive. Eaton sends it over. Bombers there, set to the outside. Lucarenin off the block of Eaton and out of bounds. Another sports corner kill for Catherine Lucarenin. Side out Bombers, 4-2 now. Lucarenin unofficially up to 7 kills. Western Hole comes back to serve. Bombers lead by 2. That one dug up in the back row. I believe that was Wiley there. Keck sends the free ball through. Rexroth quick to the middle for Lucarenin, off the block and out of bounds. And I kind of sound like a broken record at this point, but that's another sports corner kill for Catherine Lucarenin. She is racking them up here. 5-2, Bombers lead. Eaton outside Hoeing. He's going to hit it out of bounds. Yep, kind of went, I believe that, couldn't tell if it went around the outside of the outstick or what, but definitely out of bounds. 6-2. Westerholt still back serving. Wiley digs that one up. Hoeing sends that one through the block, across court shot, and a kill for Emma Hoeing, side out Raiders. Donna Stortzum in the chat, one of our concurrent viewers on here, saying class of 1972, cheering for the Bombers from Tucson. Appreciate you joining us. Again, if you haven't gotten the live chat yet, make sure to let us know who you're rooting for. So that one was going to be a hitting error on Hoeing. Raiders are trying to argue that it was tipped at the net. But it will be a Bomber side out. 7-3. Rexroth back to serve. That one dug up by Hoeing. Set back to her off the block of Lucarenin. Stortzum's there. Rexroth back set outside Taylor Adair, partially blocked. This one set to the outside for Beard, who has that one dug up. Lucarenin kind of just punches it over. Eaton outside Hoeing hits it through the block of Ladd, but Bombers are able to get the free ball back across. Nice job there. Beard on the outside once again, and it'll be out of bounds. 8-3 now on the hitting error. Raiders fans getting a little animated here. I can't blame them. There's been a lot of close calls here tonight. Could have swung either way. It feels like a majority of them right now going in Macomb direction. But a lot of calls that could go either way on both sides. Hoeing hits that one into the net. Another Bombers point. They lead by 6 here. The biggest lead of either set. And it comes early on for the Bombers here in set number 2. Again, if the Bombers are able to take this set, they will be crowned regional champions. We play the winner of Pleasant Plains and Athens next Monday. Eaton, Hoeing tries to get that one across, can't do so. Another Bombers point. They reach 10 and they lead by 7. And that's going to force a timeout on the Raiders side. Bombers fans, come alive here at MHS. Their team has the big 7-point lead here early on in set number 2. We'll take a quick break here on TSSR Game Time Live and be back with you for the continuation of set number 2 as Older Brothers Heating and Cooling brings you Bombers postseason volleyball.
I would have to say that is the most rewarding part of what I do, making a difference in people's lives, taking care of the women from puberty on through postmenopausal stages and seeing them go through the phases and stages of life.
Back here at MHS, 10-3 is the score here in set number 2. Macomb's original local sports bar is the Sports Corner at 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch WIU games and all of the area TSSR Game Time Live broadcast at Sports Corner at 124. All while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Now these two teams over the past couple years have kind of rebuilt a rivalry of sorts. Last season, Bombers knocked off the Raiders during the regular season, but the Raiders ended their season in the playoffs. Bombers this season lost in the regular season and now trying to end the Raiders playoff hopes here in Macomb. Keck sends the free ball through. Rexrow quick to the middle. Lucairinen dug up by Keck, and they're going to call, I believe, another net violation. Didn't quite see the official call there, but it's a Bombers point. Another service point for Rexrow. She takes the lead over Adair with 5 service points on the night to go along with 1 kill. Eaton outside, hoeing off the block of Lucairinen. That'll be good for a kill. And a Raiders side out, able to stop the bleeding, but Bombers have a pretty decent lead, but can't let your foot off the gas here against this Raiders team. This is Hoeing's serve now. Duncan's there. Rexrow able to set it up for Lucairinen. That one easily dug up. Beard partially off the block. Rexrow's there. Duncan bump set to the outside. Lucairinen. Keck's there. Eaton outside. Wiley through the blocks. Duncan digs it up. Outside to Lucairinen once again. Hits it down the line, but she'll hit it out of bounds. It'll go down as a service point for Emma Hoeing. Bombers a little bit of trouble there, a little bit out of system. Adair's able to get there and send it through. This one to the outside for Wiley. Solo block for Ladd, and the Raiders are able to keep it alive. Nice play there by Eaton, able to send the free ball through. Lucairinen, left-hand tip. Raiders are there. Eaton sets to the back row for Hoeing, and she'll hit it into the net. Bombers side out, 12-5. (12-5) here, Bombers lead by 7. Lucairinen back serving. Drops the serve in front of Keck, and that'll be good for an ace. Lucairinen, the only player tonight with an ace, and she's got 2 of them. Lucairinen, another serve, kind of trying to drop it in front of Keck again. Wiley comes over and takes it. Lucairinen is there to dig that one up. This one's set to the outside, and they're going to call a double hit on Quinn Rexrow. A lot of people in here watching us. Appreciate everybody who's taking the time out of their night to join us here. Again, John Burton on the call. Down here by myself tonight. Keck's back serving. That's number 5, the libero on the Raiders side, 13-16. Her serve will go out of bounds. Service error, and that'll bring back Taylor Adair. Adair, nice hard serve there. Keck's able to pass it over for Eaton. She has to track it down a little bit. Wiley will hit it out of bounds. And man, it has been all Bombers, but as I mentioned earlier, you cannot take your foot off the gas against this Raiders team. All it takes is a couple points, but the Bombers are definitely rolling now. Taylor Adair picks up a service ace. And Bombers have the lead over the Raiders by 10. I'm not sure if anybody would have expected that coming into this one. Again, for as evenly matched as these teams are, to have a 10-point lead is definitely impressive. Beard on the outside, off Rexroth. Might have been saved by the ceiling there as Ladd's able to track it down. I think if that wouldn't have touched the ceiling, it would have been headed over into the Bombers bench, but Beard on the attack this time is able to get it down. Beard picks up the kill. She'll come back to serve. 16-7. And again, all it takes is one run for this Raiders team to come back into this one. Quick set to the middle. Adair is able to help it across. A little bit of miss timing there. Breckenkamp sends it through. Quick to the middle for McClure. She taps it over and drops it in front of Wiley. Sports corner kill for Manu McClure. And she has played huge for the Bombers here in this postseason. She's got 4 kills on the night, 1 block. And she played well throughout most of the regular season, but it's really turned things up here for the playoffs. 17-7. Bombers remain in the lead by 10. Bump set to the outside. Wiley dug up on the outside by Adair. Rexroth tips, and that'll be good. It has been all Bombers set number 2. David Wilcox saying Illini West wins the regional. That's a team that either one of these teams could be facing in the sectional finals, the Pleasant Plains sectional finals. Again, they'll have to get through either Pleasant Plains or Athens first to get there. Breckenkamp, solo block for McClure in the middle. Eaton brings it outside. Wiley sends that one through the block. Bombers have really shut Wiley down throughout most of the night. She's only got 2 kills. She's been one of the leading attackers on this QND side. Bombers able to keep her in check to this point. Duncan overpass. Breckenkamp drops it back down onto Robinson. Could be a kill for Breckenkamp. Service point for Wiley. Raiders up to 9. Bombers got them doubled up. Wiley service air, and that could be huge down the stretch. Just as it looked like things were starting to maybe point Raiders' direction, getting a little momentum off the big kill by Breckenkamp. A service air and a side out. Adair serve, dug up by Wiley. Bump set by Eaton. Breckenkamp will pick up a kill there. Able to send it off the blocks. Raiders up to 10. I believe this is Ashlyn Peters. Sure is, number 7. Robinson, Rexroth, bump set to Lucanen, partially blocked by Eaton. Eaton will bring it outside for Hoeing, and she'll pick up another kill. Hoeing's got 7 kills on the night for the Raiders. Peters, high serve, another service air. And those are going to come back to hurt the Raiders, I have a feeling. Too late. That one by Peters, 20-11 now. Bombers just 5 points away from securing a regional championship here in Macomb. Westerhold back serving. She's been a killer back at the line all season for the Bombers. Wiley hits that one off Westerhold. She's able to dig it up. Eaton outside. Wiley once again pounds that one down the line. Won't be denied. Excuse me, I think I said that was Wiley. That was actually Hoeing, I believe. 20-12, and that serve will drop in for an ace. Bombers let it fall. Eaton picks up the ace. Eaton's second serve dug up by Lucairnen. Rexrow all the way outside. Lucairnen through the blocks. One-hand dig by Keck. Eaton pushes it through. Rexrow quicks this time to the middle for Taylor Adair. Drops it over the block, and it's good for a sports corner kill. Taylor Adair's first kill of the contest, and it couldn't come in a bigger way. As Bombers pick up the side out, Rexrow comes back to serve. 4 points away now. Rexrow serve dug up by Keck. Eaton bump set to the outside for Beard. Hitting air. Bombers take the lead by 9. Rexrow's got 6 service points. She leads all Bombers. She leads all players. 22-13. Can the Raiders pull off a comeback here? Hoeing off the blocks. Swartzum couldn't get to it. That will be another kill for Emma Hoeing. This is Hoeing now back serving. Duncan's able to pass it up for Rexrow. Back set to the outside, Lucairnen. A little far back, someone was in the net there. No call. Beard off the block of Ladd. Rexrow bump sets to the outside. Lucairnen once again. Cross court, Wiley's there. Eaton back set outside for Beard. Duncan digs it up. Rexrow, Lucairnen through the blocks and down. A sports corner kill. Who else but Catherine Lucairnen? She's got 9 in the game, and the Bombers 2 points away from sending the Raiders home here in Macomb. Again, these same QND Raiders ended the Bombers' year last year. Bombers looking to repay them a little bit here tonight. Eaton to Wiley. This one outside for Jackie Adair. Off the block of Beard and out of bounds. Bombers set point here in Macomb for a regional championship. The crowd comes alive. It's in the hands of Lucairnen. Wiley passes it up. Eaton outside, Beard, one-hand dig and an overpass. Eaton will set to Beard once again. Hits it through the block, another one-hand dig, this time Lucairnen. Rexrow will send the free ball across. Raiders working in system. Outside, Wiley. Partially off the net, dug up by the Bombers. Rexrow outside, Jackie Adair drops it off Beard, and it's gonna be a Macomb winner. A sports corner kill for Jackie Adair, and the Bombers win the regional. What a win for the Bombers there in set number 2. They take it 25-14. Your Class 2A regional champions, the Macomb Bombers. Able to send the top-seeded Raiders packing here at MHS on their home court. Not a better place to do it.
At this time, the representatives from the Bombers step forward to accept the 2A plaque. They're moving on to the Class 2A sectionals in Pleasant Plains.
So the Bombers will move on here in the Pleasant Plains sectional. The student section will swarm the court, the plaque held high. And they will take on the winners in the sectional semifinals between Pleasant Plains and Athens. We'll take one final break here on TSSR Game Time Live and be back with you for the post-game portion of tonight's stream.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
In a small community like ours, shopping locally can make a big difference. Did you know you can shop locally for your home internet? While you're powering your devices with super fast fiber internet, you also get to be a part of something bigger than yourself. Every dollar you spend on our services goes to making our town a better place to live, work, and play. You're helping us support local education, build a stronger sense of community, and keep money right here in our local economy. Thank you for choosing your local internet provider. We're proud to keep you connected.
Back here at Macomb High, as the student section still on the court, Donna Storsom in the chat saying, woohoo, go Bombers. Joy Baker saying, awesome, congratulations. Kenny Suter back in the chat saying, Suns take it 25-12, 24-15. So they will advance in the Class 1A regionals. They win the regional title. And Dave Wilcock saying Illini West won their regional. That's in this same sectional, as the Bombers could be a future sectional championship matchup between Illini West and the Bombers. Of course, the Bombers will have to get through the number 2 seeded Pleasant Plains or number 3 seeded Athens. Still no updates over there in that game, so not quite sure who it will be that the Bombers take on. Let's go over some stats here as the Bombers continue to celebrate on the court. We'll start with the QND Raiders. Again, all these stats are unofficial. Delaney Beard had 1 kill. We'll go top to bottom. Annie Eaton, number 4, had 1 ace, 3 service points, and a block. Courtney Keck, the libero, had 1 service point. Emma Hoeing had 9 kills on the night. She led the Raiders in that department. 2 service points. Ashton Peters had 2 service points. Even Breckenkamp had 2 kills and a block. Tristan Pieper had 1 kill. Nora Wiley had 2 kills and 1 service point. On the Bombers side, again, we'll go top to bottom. It was Catherine Lucanen led the Bombers with 9 kills, 2 aces, 4 service points. She really stuffed the stat sheet here tonight on the Bomber side. Kylie Robinson, number 3, had 3 service points. Jackie Adair, 4 kills, 5 service points. Quinn Rexroth, the setter, 2 kills and 6 service points. Taylor Adair had a kill, an ace, and 3 service points. Emily Westerhold had 3 service points. And Madeline McClure, number 17, had 4 kills and 1 block. Again, we see the teams here on celebrating. Bombers will play the winner of Pleasant Plains in Athens. Let's see, that game I believe will be, Monday night, October the 30th, the day before Halloween at 6 p.m. over in Pleasant Plains. Not sure if TSSR is going to be able to get over to that one. We got to work out some logistic things. But should set up a great matchup. Still checking to see if they have the winner of Pleasant Plains Athens put in yet. They have Illini West put in there on the other side. So I was hoping maybe they would get that in there before we head off stream tonight, but doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Once again, the Bombers took this one 25-18, 25-14 over the Raiders. And kind of how fitting is it? Kind of a reversal of last season. I kind of temporarily mentioned that earlier. Last season, Bombers were able to beat the Raiders at home and then had the playoffs hopes ended by the Raiders, I believe, in the sectional semifinals or in the sectional finals. And then here this year, Bombers dropped one at home to the Raiders in 2 sets, but then are able to send the Raiders home in 2 sets here in the regional finals. So it's kind of funny how things like that work out. Again, what a win for this Macomb team here at home, even though they were technically the away team on the scoreboard. But playing on their home turf where they played a couple games during the regular season. Played a lot of them over at Washington Street Gym, but wrapped up the season here and now are able to host the regional plaque at home. So I think we'll go ahead and get things wrapped up here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Once again, John Burton was on the call for you here tonight. Nick Grunwald making his debut up on the camera. Bombers take the regional title, 25-18 set number 1, 25-14 in set number 2. We hope to catch you for the next stream right here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.